An interesting one to keep your eye out for is the 1981 3.5 claw Canadian Mint Australian 20-cent coin. That's a mouthful. $2.40 to $10 if you can find them and sell them on to collectors. They made 50 million of them, so there are a lot out there, and they're a little bit pretty common, but it's quirky having a Canadian minted Australian coin. So the Australian government must have got Canada to help out that particular year for some reason, and that's the feature that can identify that they were minted in Canada. So where you need to look is underneath the 2 in the 20, there's little claws underneath here from the platypus, and there's 4 claws, and they're usually full height. They go up to about the 2, the bottom of the 2. And if the left-hand claw, the one on the left-hand side as you're looking at it, if that's half the size, half the height, that means it was minted in Canada. So that's the feature you look for on a 1981 20-cent coin to see if it's that 3.5 claw, 3.5 claw 20-cent coin. And yep, coin collectors pay a little bit more for them to get them into their collection. And it's a little bit quirky. So there you go. I've got a roll here. I'll probably find one in this roll here because there's a fair few of them around. Let's see. We'll see if we do. I probably won't now, but I probably mozzed it. But let's go. Let's see. Good luck with your searches if you're searching. Let's get half now and half in a moment. Have the bag into position so that we can drop the ones we don't need back into the bag. Let's get the right amount of the detail. Check the date on the coins on the back here for the particular ones we might need to find. Now this 2004, we looked for the sharp pointy topped A's in these ones here, but this one's the flat topped A's in Australia. They didn't make many with really sharp pointy tops, so they're called the large head, and the information is usually a bit closer to the rim as well of the coin. So I've got a picture on my coin value list if you're interested in knowing what it looks like. But here we go, we'll flip this one around. 2001s can be rotated on the 20s. Oh, here we go, 1981. We'll see if this one's the 3.5 claw underneath the 2. Try and stop it moving around. It looks like it is. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, all full height. This one over here is half the height. Doesn't go all the way up. So probably a Canadian minted 20-cent coin. Let's put it aside. Boom. I do have a lot of them because they made a fair few. Oh, 1966. We're in with a chance for the wavy baseline, which is a rare coin. That's worth a lot of money, a lot more than the 1981 3.5 claw, or not. It's not the wavy baseline. So we're looking across the bottom of the 2. That's really flat and straight through there. You're looking for a cursive type 2, bump across the bottom of that 2 through there. Unfortunate, but expected. Got to be into it though. Oh, 71, that's a low mintage date. They didn't make as many 1971 coins, so $1.20 to $59 is a recent selling price range. In perfect condition, it would have been that one that's sold for $59, but in circulated condition, usually a couple of dollars. So there you go, that's cool. I'll put it aside. 2008, we look for that wave gap. Point of wave comes in, touches the platypus's head there. Sometimes there's a gap between there. 81 again. We'll see if we find another Canadian minted. Let's zoom in. Not this one. Not this one. That's a full height claw on that left-hand side. So not made in Canada, that 20. Checking for the pointy topped A's. No. 2008 wave gap. It's sort of like it's trying to be a wave gap. I'm trying to put it under different lights. That point of wave looks like it stops there, and there might be a bit of a gap through. It's not catching on anything when I use the toothpick through there, and it would do if it went all the way. But the light, it's sort of under that sort of looks like it might just about connect. So it's hard. You need to sort of move it around under different lights. I think there's just a bit of damage on the coin through there that is sort of confusing things, but I think that is the wave gap 2008. So what prices have we got on those? $1.40 to $10. I'll put that aside. Cool. Oh, and last one here, that's a New Zealand coin. New Zealand with the Kiwi on there. what year is this one? 1976, this one here. So same shape and size for a number of years. The New Zealand 20 cent coins to the Australian 20 cent coins, different size now, I believe. So, and yeah, that's why they can get caught up in our Australian circulating coins quite easily. But that's really cool. So I'll put that into the collection too. And good luck with your searches. Hopefully you find some cool ones and maybe even a few Canadian minted 20 cent coins as well.